So I'm just like, I think I can just like grab my legs and just fucking, you know what I mean? I'm Tom Segura, and I'm going to answer the internet and go to my website for tickets. Would you kill baby Hitler if it had to be in a very gruesome way? Yeah. I mean, that's not hard.
Well, I mean, to each his own, but like, you know, there's a picture of an axe. Like, you gotta like take a fucking axe to the head of a baby.
I would disembowel that baby with an axe.
He's sitting there, he's just cute Adolf. He doesn't know yet, you know, he's got
Yeah, but
blue
you know.
eyes,
You know what you do?
you like,
I agree, but since you know what you do is you go in there with like one of his speeches in your earbuds, and so you're listening to him, and you're like, fucking, so you kill him as you're listening to grown-up Hitler. Yeah, and then his parents come in and they're like, what the fuck? And you're like, you don't know.
That's what I mean, though, in that moment.
You don't know how many Jews are going to thank me for this. Would you switch your penis size with your foot size? Absolutely. No doubt in my mind.
What's your size?
They're nothing. They're 10 and a half. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's a fucking cock. Yeah.
But you gotta walk around.
But then you got, like
so I got little dick feet?
You switch sides.
I thought you just meant, would you want your...
No, so now you're walking with like probably a size like 6 shoe.
Okay. I mean, it is comical. People would always be like, what's up with your little baby feet? But...
And then you gotta think like the whole point of having a dick. Let's say you're not married though, and every girl.
But how
like,
fun?
Oh, look at that.
How fun would it be for people to be like, "Oh, you got little feet. I know what you." And then you just pull out this hammer, and people are like, "What the fuck, man? You got a 10.5-inch dick?" Would you rather have a good hand job from your grandmother or a bad hand job from your grandmother? Honestly, I'd rather have a good one.
Really?
Yeah, just to have the memory of like, I don't remember much from my grandmother. So imagine like if she really made you come hard and it's like, it's that orgasm you're always chasing, you know? And you start telling the girl, she's like, how do you know this? You're like, my grandmother. Like, would you rather have 2 normal kids? Oh, fuck. Or 1 disabled kid and 1 kid in the NFL? What in the fuck, man? You guys wrote this?
This is a call to our show many years ago.
Well, that's a really tough one. Only because I love football. How disabled is the kid? Oh, really?
Yeah.
2 normal kids. Would you rather live for the rest of your life with the sensation right before you sneeze, shit, or cum? Oh my God. You have to pick one of those? All right.
Those are all crippling, by the way.
Yeah, those are terrible. Mm-hmm. I mean, the sneeze one, you literally have to pause. Like, I pause. Life goes on pause.
Yeah.
Are you light-induced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Me too. People who don't do that, like, they think it's crazy.
Thing. Is that true?
I don't know if I know that it's genetic, like it's in your DNA.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's called light-induced sneezing, right?
You know,
I like walk out of a movie theater, I'm like, I just fucking see this sneeze. The feeling of like you need right before you shit, oof, or cum. I mean that means you have like blue balls.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I guess shit. I mean,
that can also hurt though.
Yeah, but it's like
shit, is it?
But the thing is, you would just end up
shitting eventually.
And also, you'd end up shitting on accident a bunch. Because you'd be like, oh, this is a thing I always feel.
Whoops.
Yeah. Nope. I guess. I'll just shit everywhere. If someone asks for a picture of your balls and you don't answer, are you an asshole? You're fucking drunk is what you are. You're drunk. Would you rather wake up to a blowjob or $100 under your pillow every morning?
You're probably too rich for that. Make it like 1,000. 10,000? What's the number?
Blowjob.
What's the number to make it not a blowjob?
Under the pillow every morning?
Is like $500 enough?
No.
1,000?
No.
10,000? How rich is Tom Segura, man?
I guess 25 grand.
25 grand a day.
Yeah. I'm on tour, man. I'm on tour. Here, all right, listen. When the tour is over, I'll be like, all right, let's fucking bring that number down.
We gotta tighten up a little bit.
But right now, it's fucking blowjobs. You have a choice between a sum of money and world peace. How much money would it take for you to give up world peace? No, I like suffering. I want things to get a little worse. I mean,
There's a higher rate for COVID, you know?
oh yeah.
3% shit or whatever.
I mean, just chaos, people not being able to, get health care. It's great. Yeah, there's no amount of money. If you had, there's a lot of blowjob stuff. If you had the flexibility to blow yourself, would you do it?
That's more of a philosophical question than it is.
Well, yeah. First of all, would I do it? Of course.
Anybody who says no to that's a fucking liar.
I'm saying I might do it once, but there's no way I have the ability. I'm like, never gonna give it a shot. No. Yeah, you're gonna try it and be like, all right, this is weird.
But if it's awesome,
then I'm doing it all the time.
All the time,
yeah.
right?
And like, what if everybody knew? I'd be like, yeah. Can you blow yourself?
Would you think if it was public, you would just own it and be like,
yeah, definitely.
How about you lame asses who can't suck your own dicks?
I mean, once you're in your 40s, and you're like, oh, yeah, you're just like more comfortable with yourself. You're like,
I feel like if you're in your 40s, you blow yourself and it's good. You turn back to like when you're like 13 and you're jerking off everywhere. Like
yeah.
You'd be like, where's Tom? Like he's up in his room.
And I'd be like, I would be showing people how I do it. Like,
how would you do it? How do you think you go about it?
I mean, a lot of spit and.
I meant more like physically, like.
Oh.
Would you like? Well, I tried, when I was a kid, and I just kind of like, not like that, just trying to like. He went on his back and threw his legs over his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm imagining that I'm wildly flexible in this scenario. So I'm just like, I think I can just like grab my legs and just fucking, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So you're like, you're not even, you're face fucking yourself.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Would you rather be the president, the Pope, or whoever is in charge of North Korea? Well, I mean, I think it would be fucking awesome to be a Kim in North Korea.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Not any Kim. Some of them get lit up by aircraft carrier guns.
Well, yeah, but if you're in charge, you're lighting up people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think what I would do is I would take that for a ride, like just being the guy in charge, the demagogue, like just be a Kim, like palace, fucking have your aunt killed in front of you at a dinner.
I think having, to release the dogs on people.
Yeah, like you flex on that for a little bit, you enjoy it, and then you can also play the role of like, you know what, I'm going to take us into the age of democracy. So you become like a hero, but you still like, you fuck your harem for a while. Like you have some fun.
He's hanging out with Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, dude.
Right? Like,
you fucking stone a few people to death, and then you're like, all right, this was a ride. I gotta go. If you were taken hostage 5 years ago, what would surprise you most about the world today? I mean, 5 years ago? What was that? 2016? 17? 16.
16 is 20, that's 2022.
It's 2016. You missed the last, presidency.
Yeah.
So that would be like, wait, what? Yeah, you'd be like, that's crazy. And then there would be like, then a pandemic happened. You're like, wait, when? Still? I mean, honestly, it'd probably be OnlyFans. I'd be like, that's probably the craziest thing. 100% for free. It says, for $3,000, would you get your face photoshopped into a gay porno? I'm sure it exists already. And they can put my face on whatever they want. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a freebie. You get. They've deep faked me under the Taliban, under, like, all kinds of shit. I'm like, what are you going to do? Fight the internet? Like,
Can't do it.
yeah.
Cannot do it.
Yeah, sure.
If you agree with Tom that Kevin is an idiot and tries to suck his own dick the wrong way, subscribe right now for ATI. Leave a comment with the more comedians you want to say to have him come in and tell Kevin he tried to suck his own dick in the wrong fashion. Hit the notification button in order to remind tit bitch. To subscribe. Fucking subscribe. I don't want to do this again. Just subscribe.